Hi, so my name is Kaya Glover with Notes by Kaya. I am a blogger, mental health educator, mental health advocate, and so much more. So, I haven't done a video since my vision boards, which they're still up. I have not done one for this year. I am slacking, but I have used my goal planner. So, that kind of took the place of the vision boards, but there's still a lot of things on here to accomplish, so I just leave them up. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of get on here and talk about what it is that I do and what you can expect from me and my brand. So, as some of you may know, I have a website, notesbykaya.com, and basically it's mostly a blog. But I also have some different services on there. I'm selling products now, and doing a few other things. So I just wanted to come to you and describe some of those things for you so that you know exactly what to expect. So, number one, blogging. I've been doing it for a while, since about 2009. I think 2010 is when I really kind of stepped it up a little bit. And this past year, 2018, after these vision boards, I went ahead and launched a new website. And really, the reason for that was I wanted it to look more like what I wanted things to look like. I wanted it to be more customizable, look more like me, add a few things, different tabs, and different stuff like that. So, definitely make sure that you check that out. So, what I blog about mostly is mental health, and also faith as well. I think they get about the same love. Mental health's been getting a little bit more love recently, but um, so I'm a therapist, and the population that I work with right now is children, elementary age children in schools. I really like working with children more than I like working with adults. Um, they just, it's always been a passion of mine to work with them, and so that is what I do for my day job. As far as on the blog, I like to go in and take down some of the myths that we have about mental health, about mental diagnosis. I just did one that talked about 3 myths of therapy, what you can expect before going to your first session, things that you should know. That might turn into a series, and so just subscribe to the website so that you don't miss out on any of those tips and things, especially if you are considering going to therapy or you're getting ready to go soon. So that's kind of where my passion comes from. Now that I've been in the therapy world, really my passion is with education, and also crisis management. For whatever reason, I'm really good at that. So when people are suicidal, feeling like they want to give up, I love being able to be that person to step in and say, wait, hold on, let's talk about this. And the unique thing with me is that I have my own mental health struggles as well. I've probably struggled with depression since before I was a teenager. I honestly don't know when it started, and probably anxiety that time too. I just didn't know what it was. So, being a therapist and also having those struggles really allows me to be in a different place that I can help people from both sides. So I have the educational side, but I also know what that feels like when you're like, I don't want to do nothing today. I don't even feel like living today. If I died, that's just what happened. So that, even though it's hard to deal with those things, I think that God really gave me those experiences so that I can share them with others. So that's what I enjoy doing. And so with my blog, that's what I want to do. I also want to start using YouTube as a line and a way to talk about these things as well. With a blog, you don't want a 3-page blog, okay? But you might sit here and listen for 5 minutes about what different myths there are, what different things, and different topics that you wouldn't necessarily read 5 minutes worth of, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I want to do here. So with that being said, and I'll come back to this, but you can leave questions in the comments below or email them to me on different topics that you would like me to discuss, different things that you've thought about, like, okay, is this true? Is this not? What do you think about this? And we will go from there. I've also started selling products, and I have 4 different t-shirt designs. I'm working on some more things as well. And that has been really fun. I recently had 2 events where I was a vendor, and I was so nervous, but I love doing it because then not only are people buying products, but I get to explain to them better where each product came from, why I chose what I chose to go on the shirt, my passion, and different things like that. It's amazing to be able to do that. It's really fun. I've also gotten into public speaking. I never thought that would be something that I wanted to do ever, but it was at my friends have an organization, I don't even know what to call them right now, but basically Fierce, Faithful, Fabulous, and I'll tag them below since I didn't mention them. But they threw what is called a Galentine's soiree. The second year of them doing that, I was able to work with them, and everyone that worked with them, they gave us a chance to talk about what we do, our different brands, different things like that, which I was so nervous. But when I got up there to talk about it, I felt this really calm sensation. I was like, oh, I kind of like that. I was like, all right, Lord. So that's what kind of opened me up to talking about my passion, speaking about that to other people. It lights a fire inside of me. And so that is something that I am working on, getting more engagements and stuff like that. And if you have anything, whether that's for your church, school, girls groups, boys groups, whatever, feel free to send me an email and just get with me on what you need. And I'm definitely willing to do that. I love educating people on mental health and giving them different tools and different things like that. Some of the topics that I enjoy talking about the most, that I connect with the most, obviously different children's issues, suicide, and I've done a panel so far, working on a mental health conference for this summer. So yeah, the opportunities are growing, and I'm absolutely enjoying the ride. Different kinds of crises, coping skills to get through crisis, the truth about mental health, the truth about therapy, what those different things can look like. I mean, and I work with different topics every day in, therapy sessions that I go. Um, Something else that I've kind of been toying around with, one of my girls from church, shout out to you, Kenya, she suggested girl talks, and she was like, Miss Kaya, do you do YouTube videos? And I was like, yeah, a little bit. I haven't really been keeping up with it or whatever, and as you see, my other videos were nothing like this at all. Those might as well come down. So I was like, okay, tell me more about what you're thinking. She was like, well, maybe you get on there and talk about different things that young girls want to know about, and different things like that, which I enjoy talking to all the girls at church, the boys too. But the girls really come to me more about, Miss Kaya, let me tell you about what happened today. And so I enjoy having those talks with them. So I was like, yeah, and you can do it with me. So that's something that I want to incorporate on this channel. Pretty much it that's going on. If you will subscribe to the channel, definitely if you have questions, please email those to me or leave them down in the comments so that I can start working on videos for those. Any of the girl chat topics that you would like me to discuss, feel free to do that. And of course, if you have any events that you would like me to speak at, definitely contact me for those things. And check out the blog. So since moving from Blogger to Wix, things that I've been able to do is add different tabs and stuff like that, show you what I'm doing. I recently added an events calendar so that those in the area can see what I'm doing and be able to attend if you'd like. And also service. I do proofreading as well, so if you need me to read over anything that you have, like a blog post or anything like that, then feel free to send that over and I can look over different things, because I think it's really important for you to be clear in your writing, and it's really distracting, especially for someone like me. I can be really reading a really good blog post and see so many misspelled words, so many typos, and it bothers me. It distracts me so much. And so I really want to help other people who don't really think about those things, to make sure that that's not being a distraction to any of their readers. And then I've talked about the public speaking, the education, also collaboration. So say you have a blog or YouTube channel or anything like that, and you would like me to come and share my perspective, then I am very willing to do that. I was recently able to go on Facebook Live with an awesome young adult group, and talk about mental health and faith and how those come together. Also mental wellness versus mental illness. And if that's still available, then I will link that in the description box so that you all can check that out. So everything else I will leave in the description box. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure that you hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, all of that good stuff. And follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Everything is at Notes by Kaya, but of course I'll leave those links below. Check out my most recent blog posts, or all of them. Check out the store. I'm working on adding a couple new things. Make sure you subscribe on the website as well. Make sure you open those emails. That way you don't miss out on the sale that I'm doing or anything like that. I'm looking forward to taking this next step on YouTube and adding that to my journey. So I look forward to hearing from you all. Definitely hit me up and let me know what different topics you want, and I will talk to you all soon. Thanks. Bye.